3 years ago, I used to be exactly where you are right now, alone in my room, curtains were closed, avoiding the actual real world. I hadn't showered for days, and my only friend was this computer screen and my own damn negative thoughts. And if you're still watching this video, chances are you might be in the same dark place. Maybe you have been staying inside for days or even weeks. Maybe you have stopped taking care of yourself. And worst of all, maybe you have started to believe that this is how you're supposed to be like, that this is how your life is gonna be. But I'm gonna show you why that's completely wrong and destroy that fucking belief. In the next few minutes, I'm gonna share you something that changed everything for me. It might change yours. It might hit hard because it's not what you expect. And it's definitely not that typical fucking go outside, go to the gym, man up. Because I'm gonna show you exactly how I went from trapped in my own house to a somewhat decent social life that I'm proud of. And trust me, if I could do it, you can do it too. And let me take you back a few years ago. I was leaving my parents' house, hadn't seen friends in months. My routine was just wake up at 2 p.m., go to my computer, and stay there for 4 a.m., scrolling through TikTok, playing video games, and just repeat. My room was just a mess. I barely ate any real meals. And showering, that shit just became an optional now. And the thing is, the worst part wasn't even the isolation itself. It was the fucking voice in my head saying that this is just who you are. You're not fucking good enough to have a fucking normal life like everybody else. But then something happened that changed everything for me. One night, at my lowest point at 3 a.m., I was looking at my reflection on the computer screen, and for the first time, I really saw myself. I saw my actual face. I realized something that shook me to my core. I wasn't treating myself like someone I valued. I was treating myself like I had given up on myself. So realize this, the first thing that the beliefs you have creates the feelings you have. Feelings like depression, insecurity, and inferiority. Because those are caused by your thoughts and beliefs, what you think and what you believe. Because are you telling yourself that you're not valuable? I have no life. That I'm just ugly. That my physical aspects are fucked. That because of it, I just look unattractive. It's important for you to understand this. That you didn't wake up one day with these fucking beliefs. Because they form over time with real evidence. You pick them up through your daily activities that you were doing. You won't believe anything unless they have an evidence to support on, or some experiences to back it up. So imagine your beliefs. I know this sounds like beliefs, what the fuck is that? Bear with me, sorry. So this analogy might help you out. So think of belief as a table. And the tabletop, the top part, right, is your actual belief. And the legs supporting it are the evidence. So let's say you tell yourself that I'm not valuable. So that's your belief, the table. The legs are the supporting evidence. Ask yourself why you're not valuable. It might be because you're telling yourself, I spend all my days watching TV and Netflix and eating junk food. Maybe you haven't taken care of yourself. You haven't showered for days. So look at the legs, the supporting evidence of why you're not valuable, and break those. And if you continually treat yourself in a way that shows you're not valuable, then you eventually believe that I must not be valuable. This is why this belief causes depression, low self-esteem. So the first step to actually overcoming this is changing the evidence you feed to your mind about yourself. You have to start behaving in a way that builds up beliefs like I'm valuable, I'm worthy of this, I'm worthy of a good social life, and I like myself. Sounds fucking woohoo, but bro, you gotta start believing it. And to do that, start treating yourself as someone valuable. Suppose you value your dog, if you have one, right? You might give him some good foods, nutritious food, healthy foods to stay him healthy, right? Go in the park, play with him, spend some time, something like this, right? Well, you're no different. When you value yourself, you really take action to take care of yourself. This means being healthy, watching what you eat, eating more fruits, more vegetables, some protein, getting rid of the junk food, stop fucking watching Netflix. All those bad habits will go away and you start valuing yourself. Because you know those things are not good for you. Once you know those things are not good for you, you automatically not gonna do those things. What you do for yourself heavily determines how valuable you see yourself. This means taking small actions, actually improving yourself, actually getting out of your comfort zone, doing things you like to do. Not those gaming shit, not watching some fucking porn and all that. I honestly don't know anybody who has high self-esteem, who does not value themselves, who does not do these things. When you do something that you value yourself, it's valuable to you. You have an evidence to feed your mind now. This new evidence, the leg we talked about, the table thing, right? The leg, It's an evidence that reinforces the belief that I am valuable because I did this. It's a small step. That's how you fucking get rid of that shit. It's not a big, massive step. You gotta get rid of this ego right now, bro. Because I had to do that. I thought I need to do something big to get rid of this shit. No, bro. No. Start small. And use those small evidence to support back to your mind that I am valuable. I'm doing something, right? If this sounds harsh, then this is what you have to do. And when you are living in alignment with the way you treat yourself, fitting into new beliefs, new evidence, that makes you feel good about yourself. The world can actually tell and respond to you accordingly. So ask yourself, are you worth it? And are you behaving like it? And if you think you can change your beliefs and the deepest insecurities without changing your actions first, then you're in a life full of sadness and depression. You have to first act in a way that builds up those beliefs you want to have about yourself. And when you act as if though you value yourself, you can't but help feel good about yourself. If this even help you out a bit, maybe you think now, okay, I want to do something about this. I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of just staying up late, not able to go out, stay in my room, not being able to do shit, and actually want to take action. I will say you will love to join our community. It's called Metamorphosis. It's a private community. There's currently over 100 men inside there. Everybody's growing, everybody's pushing out of their comfort zone and taking the first step to getting rid of this shit once and for all. And as soon as you join the community, you will have an option to have one-on-one call with me where we can go in depth and actually figure out what to do and take some tangible steps to actually get rid of this life. The link is in the description. And remember, you're not broken. You're not alone. And it's never too late to start treating yourself like someone worth taking care of. You got this.